Alright, now that I got that going. Hey guys, what's going on? It is AG here. Welcome to Daily Discussions, where we're going to be discussing pretty much whatever. This is a just chat, guys, just to let you know. That's what this stream is for. So if that's not your cup of tea, I would suggest you move on, because we're just going to be chilling and chatting. Yo, what's going on, Hex Doodles? How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Also, let me turn this up just in case you guys can hear me. Hey, Golden Bulls. Don't have AC because lightning struck. Yeah, there's been a lot of storms lately. It affected my internet too. That's why I couldn't get some of them dubs out. I went to the dentist. They numbed my teeth for about. They numbed my entire mouth. Apparently, my mouth is just raking with cavities. And they told me the bad news is you have a whole bunch of cavities in your mouth. Well, no shit. I didn't take care of my teeth since I was like a young. But they said the good news is it's fixable. I'm gonna get some fillers in. I've been dealing with this aching tooth decay in my right side. Ironically, they only fixed half of my teeth. They didn't fix the other half. Doing good. Currently trying to revive my YouTube channel a little bit since it was dead. Well, you're a fantastic artist. Maybe just hire some people to like maybe do comic dubs or something. You know, on top of your not safe for work, put that on Patreon. Yeah, I'm sure you can turn it around. I believe in you, Hex Doodles. Dentists are evil. They stuck me 4 times, you know, 4 times in my gums. I had to get like a deep cleaning in my gums because that's apparently like not flossing whenever I eat. That's where the main cavities were, so they cleaned a lot of that up. Oh no, I had multiple cavities. I had lots of them, a bunch of them. You can always ask. I know some people like those. You can always just ask. I know a bunch of people that's always looking to be part of stuff. So you know, you have my DMs. But yeah, they cleaned the left side of me. They stuck me 4 times, which hurt like a bitch. But you guys know I've had 200 shots in the hospital, so it was nothing really. I don't think they said my teeth aren't like messed up to the point where it's you know, it's fixable. So I have to go back next week. Again, I sounded like this the whole time once they fixed me. Like this is how I was talking when they numb my entire mouth. So now next week I have to go back to get the right side done. All I know is that I'm flossing after every meal. I'm brushing and flossing. I have no issue flossing. I don't know that much concerning. My social anxiety is at all-time high, so I'm scared to ask. Again, I'm giving you permission now. If you need help, you can ask. You know, if that's what you're trying to do. I'm not saying I'll be able to fully help you. I'm just saying I'm willing to try and see what I can do. There's nothing wrong with at least asking. They poked at my checks with the numb stuff, but got pina colada flavor numbing gel. So that was cool. Poked, okay. Yeah, they gave me some stuff, but I hate pineapple on pizza. Ew, no. Sorry, not my thing. Oh, Fly Guy, we disagree on that. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. What's up, Victor Network? But yeah, also, my nephew has been a very bad boy. You know, he's been a very bad boy. Still planning on doing more Charlie Expo comics and the Regret spin-off series. It depends on what me and Blitzful want to do. I would say talk to her, and then we'll see what's going on. He's been acting out, attacking the teachers multiple times. and that's a no-no, and he knows that. That's why I planned to take him to the water park, but he was a bad boy, and he knows that. Hold on, hold on. Let me see if I can get him because he's here right now. All right. So, let me. Now, what we talked about. Now, I asked again. So, and you're not in trouble. But you remember what we talked about, right? When I asked why you attacked the teacher, what'd you say?
Animals.
I know that, but what I told you was you cannot attack the teacher like that, right? Right?
Why?
Cause that's bad, right? You're not a bad boy, right?
I'll go out here.
And of course, he avoids the problem. Hey, it's phonetic. But that's the thing, though. Like when you try to talk to him, he gets real distancy, and he tries to back off the situation. Well, I'm not that type of person. I'm a very disciplined uncle. You know, you do bad things. No, I didn't spank him, obviously. I let his parents handle that, but he doesn't get good things from me. And I'm very, like, I want to do for him, but you do bad things, you get nothing from me. And that's how I roll. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, don't get me wrong. I definitely will I definitely whoop that behind if it's more warranted. But for me, I'm trying to go in a more. I try to go lighter. I just don't get him things that he wants. Yeah, there are more comma devs on the way. I'm having them edit it, but it's gonna be a minute. What's up, Bardock? We're having a chill stream, Dustbringer. That's what it says there. The teachers overreact. It's not a situation where the teachers overreact. This has happened multiple times. I can get if it's like one or two, but it's like this is the sixth time. So it's not. This isn't. And every time we ask, there's like it's not even like a situation where it's like, okay, the teacher did. No, he was clearly in the wrong. Trying to set up Patreon on it. Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, 6. I know, right? And that's not good. So we're gonna figure out the issues. And he knows better. He knows better. You know, the cuteness stuff goes out the window. But we'll see. Any Hell of a Boston works. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the Death in the Family comic dub. I already got permission from the artist, and we just need a Blitzo infantry. I have everybody else. We just need a Blitzo. I have lots of things I want to work on, but yeah. Again, what's going on? Hello, what up? Yeah, once is too many. Again, if it was something that the teacher did, I can understand, but it doesn't look that way. It looks like he's just, I don't know. There's something going on that's making him lash out because he usually has fun at school. I don't know, but I'm not his daddy neither. Okay, here's my question. What if Magic Gathering has a manga? I don't know much about Magic Gathering, so I couldn't really tell you. If you want to try Blitzo, you can go to my cast call and try out. What's up? What's up, Riku? Skip class if you don't want the teachers to do their jobs. Oh yeah, if any of my mods or well, if any of my people like Sonetic or Bardock wants to join, just let me know. I'll bring you into the call and you can chat all you want. But yeah, so there's that. My cousin had gotten into a car accident because apparently he had a seizure. Now he's lucky he hit in between two of the trees, otherwise it could have been really, really bad. But so apparently he had a seizure. Again, I didn't know. I thought only our little cousin had the seizures, but apparently he does. And so he got injured really bad. So I chipped in and used my remaining funds to like help him out. But he's good. He's all right. He's getting better, much better. But yeah, that was a scary situation. And there has been a lot of car crashes, like a lot we've been seeing here. It's insane. The amount of car crashes I've been seeing whenever I go out. So yeah, even my dad got into a car crash, but it wasn't nothing serious. It was some chick out of town that hit him. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I've been seeing an increase of car crashes lately. No, it's all right, but I appreciate you wanting to make jokes and stuff. Yeah, no, yeah. You gotta take care of your family. Can I react to Legend of Dragon Ball doll? I've already seen it. It wouldn't be genuine if I did it. Anime kid. I've already seen it. It's amazing. I absolutely loved it. But it wouldn't be a genuine reaction. I know I should have. I just never got the urge to do reactions anymore. That's like his live streams. But I've already seen it, and I genuinely loved it. It was fantastic. I was never a big fan of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, to be honest with you. I did love 2. I remember loving 2, and I think I liked 3, but just never appealed to me. I was never a fan of the aesthetic of Budokai. Budokai Tenkaichi. I love Budokai, but I was never a fan of Budokai Tenkaichi. But I will admit it's a good series. It's a really good series. It's one of the better series out there. Yeah. Oh no. He's fine. What's your question, bro? You don't have to like ask. You can just ask it out and stuff. Yeah, guys, you don't have to like write. Just if you got a question, just answer it, and I will try my best to answer it. Thank you, Blader, for the 100 bits. Thank you. It helps go towards whatever I'm trying to do. How's my? I've managed to like pay all my VAs for certain work, so I'm fresh out. I'm tapped out, but at least I got everybody paid. I was able to help my cousin out. I'm pretty much tapped out for the month in terms of funds, but I was at least able to get all the comics I had done, which is about seven of them, done, so I got that done at least. We'll see how that works for the month. Am I excited for the return of Dragon Ball Super? I haven't heard anything confirmed, so I'm not gonna say I'm excited because I haven't heard anything confirmed yet. I'll be excited when I see it. Like, I'll believe when I see it. He's getting better, actually. Yeah, it was like a week ago, like a week and a half ago. He's getting better. He's definitely getting better. He was in pretty bad shape when it happened, though, but he's getting better. Do you remember playing it with Vegeta? Well, I'm not in character, so I couldn't tell you. If it does come back, that'll be great, though. More views on my DBZ stuff again. Well, yeah, I'm sure everything will spike. It was Super's out, so yeah, you know, I from that standpoint, sure, if it comes back, you know, I just hope they do some innovative stuff. The one thing I liked about the Legend, like you guys said about that animation, is that they did something different. Super had a bad habit of rehashing a lot of stuff and not doing things original. They had maybe a few things that were original, but for the most part, it was rehash shit. Frieza, that's a rehash. Cell, that's a fucking rehash. Like, it failed to really be its own thing for a lot of time. Like, it started to be its own thing once you got into, like, Ultra Instinct and all that stuff being introduced, but really, it really was trying to be like Dragon Ball Z, and it can't be like Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z was its own thing. Just like Dragon Ball was his own thing. I wanted Super to be its own thing. Why is Frieza so racist? Because he's based off what? Isn't Frieza like based off of the Nazi party? So, and they were racist. I don't know. Hey Jess, how's it going, Miss Bells? I got all my friend. We got Sonetic, freaking anime specialist. We got Hex Doodles. We got she's freaking comic specialist, and now we got the lovely Jester Bells, who's a VA specialist. Going to bed soon, dropped in to say hi. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come say hi to me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. One love to you, girl. One love. And then we got Silent D Productions coming into the chat saying hello. I feel loved. I really do, guys. You guys are coming in and saying and coming to check your boy out. Let's see, if you were in Narutoverse, who would I choose to train with? I would train with,
Wolfku, you've got a new subscriber! Oh, the poor fool.
I would probably train with, I would want to train with Hiruzen, honestly. Either Minato or Hiruzen. Goku's plot armor. What? DBZ. I mean, Goku's died multiple times. I don't know how. Define plot armor is what I'm saying. I would need for you to define plot armor, because if you're saying he has plot armor because he's the main character, that can be said for any other main character. But Goku's died multiple times, so I don't know how that's plot armor. I mean, the first thing they did in Dragon Ball Z was they killed him off. So much for his plot armor. Where was his plot armor then when he got fucking shot by Raditz? Where was his plot armor then when Cell blew his ass up? Please tell me, where was his plot armor then? No, I'm good. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. You would train with Kakashi? He's a great teacher. Haven't ended anything on CSP yet. I need to try it. Try it. By all means, try that. Surprised you haven't animated anything from that? Well, then again, you're waiting, you know. I'm thinking of doing some different comic dubs as well. Technically, Goku only dies when he decides it's okay. True. Well, no. He had the heart virus. I don't think he was okay with the heart virus. He did die of a heart virus, so that's not technically true, Sonetic. he decided it was okay with Raditz, and he decided it was okay with Cell, but he did not get to choose in the future when he died of a heart disease. So that was not that. That's still Goku. That's still Goku. That's past, present, future. It's still Goku. It doesn't change anything. Have to play again sometime. Good night, lovely boy. Mwah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And we do have to play again. It's still Goku. No, it's still happening. Goku still dies. Even in Super, it's still Trunks in them. So Goku's still dead in that future. He was not brought back. Neither was Vegeta. Neither was anybody. He was not brought back in that timeline. He decided to die against Hit. That was silly. That was a silly death. Different timeline. I get it's a different timeline. We're talking about Goku's death. And whether it's a timeline or whatever, he still died. That doesn't negate his death. What about Krillin? Krillin gets done dirty a lot, but you know, he married 18. And again, we're also talking about plot armor. So like, again, he didn't have plot armor when he got the heart virus. He kind of gets fucked a lot. Z writing is actually good because they incapacitate Goku. So main continuity Goku doesn't die unless he decides. Let me think. I'm trying to go through the entire series. Yeah, fine. But
hey, Wolfie boy, you got a donation.
That wasn't the point, though. That wasn't the point. I get the point you're trying to make, Cinetic, but my point was, where was his plot armor? We were talking about plot armor. You chimed in with Goku, which your point only stands on main continuity, even though multiverse theory and all that is part of the main continuity. It's still a part of the plot. But I guess if you want to take that W, take your W. I'm really not gonna fight you on it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is your sweet tooth? What is your fit? My tooth is fucked right now. It hurts when I bite into things. So my sweet tooth is rotten. I have tooth decay. And my favorite treat, I don't know, a donut. Goku would say, "Oh, I like muffins all the time. That's my favorite treat. That's the only treat you should be eating." But I like donuts, you know, or cookies, you know. Those tickle my fancy. I got you because either, which is true. Well, I would say the tournament arcs. The first one was interesting. We got hit, and then the Goku Black arc, something we're trying to do, but yeah. But I felt that was too short. But everything like this was like more rehashed. Again, that was Super's problem right off the rip, is that a lot of stuff was rehashed from the movies, which is just silly. Carnage, hello everyone. Where is my favorite Goku? Sorry for not being in other streams. You're fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's why I said it's not. That's why I said it's not plot armor. He gets. Goku's had multiple deaths. Past, present, future. He's had lots of deaths. He's died a lot for a main character. I think I would think where if there's one thing we could say is that there should be should be more consequences. I think that's my main issue, is that there should be more, like the one thing I liked about GT was giving the Dragon Balls consequences. I think that's my main issue with Super, is that there's not much consequences.
Yes.
You should add more consequences for, you know. Thank you for the 69 bits. I'm trying to keep up with all your videos. Hey, Grossi. Thank you, Worcester. I'm trying to keep up. Cucumber Sand, hello, Cucumber Sand. I hear a good thing. I want to buy a TV paint for animation, but it costs $500. I'd help you out if I had the money, but I don't have the money. You guys want to buy Hex Doodles of TV paint? And even if I did buy it for you, Hexodus, what would I get out of that? Free labor? I'm not in character right now, Crossy, but thank you. I don't know. It just kind of spurred into that. We can move on to something else. Long time ago, I had to get my wisdom teeth taken out.
Hey, Wolfie boy, you got a donation. Nice.
What's going on, last? Thank you for the $5. Hello there. How was your last FNAF dips? It went as well as you think. I'm actually gonna do another FNAF for you guys because you guys gave me 300. So at some point, I'm gonna do another FNAF stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed that though. I'll probably have Sammy and Justin and a few friends with me. Just chillin', love your name. That donation gift though, yeah. You should, Vaughn, Gamer, why don't you donate if you want to give some more? Yeah, you should. I don't have to. I don't have to do it. There's a lot of stuff I don't have to. I do things that I like to. Of course I don't have to. I didn't have to raise money for Kim Lee Tran, but I did it, and we did it. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying I would do it, I'm just saying, what would I get out of it? I know how it feels to get a wisdom tooth removed. I've never got my wisdom tooth. I still have all my teeth, guys. Though I do need to get feelers for one of them. Now that you mention it, I need to get mine done. I would encourage you all, you know, as somebody who, again, I should have listened to all those PSAs and videos. Like, I mean, freaking Fairly Odd Parents with My Shiny Teeth and Me is one of my favorite Fairly Odd Parents episodes. Or freaking South Park, dealing with fucking tooth decay. You people just don't give a fuck about your... Like, I should have listened back in those
Goku,
days.
you've got a new subscriber!
So, take it from me as somebody who watched those episodes, understood them, and still did not listen. Definitely, at least every 6 months, get your teeth, get checked up. The human body our bodies are like maintenance. From our hygiene, our health, hair needs food, skin needs food, teeth. We're all paying for our body's upkeep, and it is expensive. It's not even the fact that I didn't want to do it. It's just there's so much time in the day. You just don't get into the habit of doing. You have to get into the habit of doing things, so you don't. You know, hold on. I got the message. Yeah, I think I did like a cover. You should guys it's still on the channel. I would sing the song for you guys if copyright wasn't a thing. I'd do an acapella, but I don't think YouTube's okay with that. Let's see here. No, you're fine. You're fine. I've done it. It's not much of an issue. Like, they won't strike the channel. It's just I won't get any revenue from the stream, and I'd rather try and make as much as I can possible. Because trust me, with inflation, guys, it is crazy. I know what I could do. I know a way for... Actually, there's a way I could do it. I know what I could... You guys won't hear it, but I could actually play it on my phone. I just have to lower the volume. So that way, it won't get picked up and... Yeah, that's the way I can do it. I just don't have... Just make sure you guys can't hear it. There's no law say I can't just casually just play it on my phone. turn this down. Where is my shiny TV? Then again, they'll probably hit me for the lyrics too. The lyrics. Karaoke. Something that is not extremely identical. Interesting. What do I think about Dragon Ball Heroes? Meh. If you want my honest opinion, meh. I don't hate GT. I mean, if people love Super, why the... Super and GT are very similar in the sense that they both kind of suck in the beginning and then it starts to pick up. Anybody notice that? It kind of... let's be honest with me. Super, it sucks in the beginning and it gets good more in the middle and the end. Same thing with GT. Those first 15 episodes are rough, though. I understood the whole point of what the writer was going for. Remember, she was a big Dragon Ball fan, and she really wanted to recapture that Dragon Ball feel. I appreciate that. As a Dragon Ball fan, I appreciate what she was trying to do. It just was not executed right. But I appreciate the attempt. They had some really fun ideas. And some of them I thought were... some of the ideas were executed pretty good, and some of them weren't, but... I can tell that GT was made with thought in mind. It just didn't happen. I think Super... Do I think Super is monumentally superior? No, I don't. I don't. You know why? Because Super's the Goku freaking Vegeta show, and it gets redundant after a while. But Super has some moments. I think what Super does right, they hit some of those moments very well. Like Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan 4 are probably the most iconic of both shows. I love Super Saiyan 4 and I love Ultra Instinct, but if I gotta be honest, I love Ultra Instinct more. I love Baby a lot more than Goku Black because I thought Baby's motivations were way better than Goku Black's. I honestly thought Goku Black was interesting but basic. Interesting but basic. I liked Baby's things more, and he got a longer...
Hey, Wolfie boy, you got a donation. Nice.
Substantial was my personal highlight from GT. Ever listen to any independent singers on YouTube? Jonathan Young. People you have heard? Not really. I need to, but not really. Alter Ego, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. It really is gonna come down to like preference stuff, but what do I like more, GT or Super? I'll say this much. When it comes to art style, GT wins. GT wins in art style. I do not care for Super's art style that much. With the exception of maybe like Ultra Instinct, the old art style will always be superior. That old art style we got in the 90s will just always be superior. So I pick GT for art style. Overall arcs, it's kind of tied, honestly. If we're going for arcs, it's kind of tied. But I think Super has, I don't know, Super might be a little bit more. Again, I don't know. There's a lot. They did a lot of dumb shit in GT. I'm not gonna lie. They did a lot of I think it's because there's more dumb stuff in GT than there is in Super. Super's just boring a lot of times. If you want my honest opinion, it's more boring than stupid. Yes, I've heard of Markiplier, of course. Have I seen Rising Fist Goku? I was in the stream. Did you not see me guys in the stream? Yeah. So I begrudgingly go with Super, but not by a lot. I still think what they did. I think Gohan was more designed and epic appearance wise. Yeah. Nothing's gonna be. That's the one. That's the one thing I have to give to GT because it still fits that mold, and it wasn't trying to break as much continuity as Super does. Super irks me with its continuity breaks. Everybody talks about, oh, the main continuity. The main continuity don't mean shit. If you watch Dragon Ball Z and watch Dragon Ball Super, do you know how much bullshit that they've put in? Some stuff I like, but be honest with me, guys. You guys talk about continuity. You know how much continuity they've been breaking in Super? And we just act like, and we just sit there and pretend like, oh yeah, this makes sense, yeah. Yada, 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 this. Ooh, but this, that, like, get the fuck out of my face when people talk about continuity. It's bullshit. It's just as bullshit as Star Wars. They break so much continuity. How Goku's handled. I'll tell you this much. Hi, Raimi. Or Romy, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'll take Kid Goku and hearing Stephanie's voice than having them portray Goku as a bumbling idiot a lot of the times in Super. I'll take that. I will take Kid Goku, because at least I get to hear Stephanie Donahue do Goku. Better than the fucking current dubs out today. And I don't care if I get called a Sam, but Super Saiyan 4 Goku's voice. Yeah, you know, hey, teach his own, is all I say. I honestly don't care about, like, when people say canon, I like, what canon are we? If we're talking about continuity, fine, but there really is no such thing as canon in Dragon Ball. If it's made by the company, people will write it. It's just Toriyama looks at them as their own universe. So it has there's their own version of canon. It's just something the American fans made up. It's not a thing in Japan. It's not. It's just continuity. You know, main continuity. Then you have different universes. You have the movie canon. You have all that other stuff. And I just like, I cringe, honestly. It's the cringiest thing that we do as fans is talking about continuity, even though they don't keep up with their own goddamn continuity. I know what you're saying, Cinetic, but you understand where I'm coming from when people say that shit, and it's like, but they've broken their own lore plenty of times. I'm not saying you can't do that. I mean, Dragon Ball Z was one of the biggest retcons, which more scientifically, but not saying.
Wolfku, you've got a new subscriber.
But Super did a lot. I mean, look at Bulma. Look at Bulma. Look how close we are to the end of Z, and she's made herself look so much younger. And again, I'm not saying I don't think it's out of character for her to do shit like that. I'm just saying we're getting so close, and it's just like, yeah, she's definitely gonna look like how she did by the end of Z. It's like, oh, you've already. That's the one thing I'll at least give to GT is that they didn't break a lot of continuity from, they just kind of went their own thing, you know? Like, people talk about nostalgia and all this bullshit. What the fuck are you doing with Super? And all the bullshit that they're doing. It's like, if you're gonna criticize GT, you damn sure better give Super the same treatment, because it's not fair. I know I enjoy GT. I'm not. You can like whatever you. I don't like Kai, but there are people that likes Kai. I personally don't give a shit about Kai, not because of, you know, its continuity and chopping things out. It did. What? I didn't like the score. I didn't like all the freaking VA changes. I didn't like some of the funny shit they were doing. So I don't like Kai in that sense. I'll watch it in Japanese though. But I'm more of a main. I grew up with, you know, the 90s shit, the Toonami. I'm from the Toonami era's version of Dragon Ball, as well as the Ocean dub and sub. I don't like that Trunks and Goten still look like kids in Super. That's what I'm talking about. What's with all these? Look, I understand wanting to keep the characters young looking. Obviously, the Bruce Fowler score cannot be topped in my opinion. But it's like, yeah, they're just like. Yeah, the Kai intro is good. I will concede to that. Dragon Soul is great. I'll concede to that. And I think we're all. I think Dragon Ball, Star Wars, a lot of the modern day stuff they do, it's almost like they don't watch their own shit. I truly believe most is they'll make stuff for the sake of making a story, and they don't go back and watch their own stuff. And I don't know. If you want my honest opinion, I don't think they. What I saw with that animation that I forgot the YouTuber's name, but you guys seen it. I loved how they did something different with Dragon Ball, both in art style, tone, but it still felt like Dragon Ball, and they were trying to. It's like they were trying to blend Dragon Ball Z with Dragon Ball in terms of its storytelling, and also taking from its original roots, Son Goku. I love how fans are, and I hate that. Did a better job at doing something that was creative, new, fresh, but it still felt like Dragon Ball. I know, I love Ocean Dub. Ocean Dub is great. A lot of people bled into the Funimation dub from the Ocean Dub. I actually enjoy Ocean Dub Goku as well, as I still think Sean's the best. Goku wise, but I loved Ocean Dub Goku. Obviously, like Ocean Dub Dead Zone, the movie was my favorite. I absolutely love that one. Nikki was my favorite character. I love the filler that the original. I have no. My thing is, the problem with Kai is it got rid of the good filler. There is needless filler in the original, but I never hated the filler. If certain fillers actually worked as a construct for the next arc, like Gohan's training, there was a lot of filler technically, but it served a purpose as trying to show Gohan's growth. I loved it. That was fine. I love Goku and them driving cars. That's filler. I love that they would introduce people like Mercenary Tao, because if you didn't watch Dragon Ball, you wouldn't know who the fuck these people are. Would you say it's needless? Not really, because Dragon Ball, at its core, was a comedy. So a lot of those writers, when they would make these filler arcs, they would try to have fun with it. It's like, yeah, I get it. Or the Ginyu Force, that was technically filler, but I like them. I'm glad I got to see them. So, it depends on certain scenes. Oh, you mean like scenes like oh, you're talking about scene for... Okay, that's fair. Okay, that is fair. Like, scenes where, like, they're staring at the sky for 15 minutes and they just chopped... I agree with that. That, I agree. I agree when they do the whole long... And freaking One Piece is notorious for this. One Piece is notorious... Even Naruto as well. For doing these long-standing scenes or these long-standing repetitive shots they would do. I agree with that. Cutting that out is fine. I was talking about filler episodes where, like, they weren't really filler back then because they were used to serve the story, like them meeting them kids before going Frieza, establishing Frieza's lore. I like that, actually. I actually like that they were showing a little bit of world building, even though from the continuity it doesn't take away. I just like that they were establishing Frieza long before we saw him. So there was a lot of good things I liked in Dragon Ball Z that Kai cut out. And nothing's ever going to be like... I just absolutely love Goku Piccolo going to drive cars. That shit is just amazing. Yeah, dude, they brought back Mercenary Tao. Again, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, if you watch Dragon Ball from the very beginning, that you could tell that those writers actually gave a shit, because I didn't know what Mercenary Tao was up to. I didn't know what Launch was up to. They actually showed Launch at the very end of Z when Goku's raising his hands and stuff. They actually decided to include Launch in the joining when they were giving their energy to Goku. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to add Launch in, but they gave a shit about the character, so they added Launch in. So that's the stuff I appreciate. Or Vegeta's longer monologue of why his pride was taken away by Goku in the second fight that they had. I enjoyed that. Top 5 arcs of Top 5 arcs from every DB? From every, you mean from Dragon Ball Z, Oh! Yeah, Linda's talked about it too. Linda got the role of Frieza the same way Mark Hamill got Joker. They just, a friend told him about it. They were already kind of in the know-how anyway, and they just kind of did it, and that's how they got the roles. No, Toriyama knew who Launch was. He just didn't know what to do with her. Like, he forgot about her. They didn't remember her. Then he didn't know what to do with her. That's the whole story basically. And but I would say it's tough also to remember all your old work too. So, oh, yeah, as far as arcs go, that's a tough one. Well, it's not tough, but it's just I have to articulate more of my thoughts. My favorite arc of all in all of Dragon Ball obviously was the Piccolo arc. Obviously, that was, in my opinion, one of like the best. Then the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament with Junior is my second favorite. The one with Tien, the 22nd is again, and then the Red Ribbon Army. Then the 21st World Mar. Really, I don't actually. The 20. Yeah, we were just talking about it, Big Tail. Yeah, I have seen the Legend of Dragon Ball Tail, but then you have the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I think I'll go with that. And then for Dragon Ball Z, the Frieza arc, nothing's beating that shit. They ain't nothing beating the Frieza arc. It's the most well-written, most craziest shit that ever happened in there. And nothing's beating Goku's legendary Super Saiyan transformation. Second, probably Gohan, the Cell arc. The Cell arc. And when I mean the Frieza arc, guys, I'm going from Namek. From the time they land on the planet to the end of it. I'm just putting it all in one. You can say Namek arc, Frieza arc. I'm just putting it all in one big arc. So, bam, that's my number one in Dragon Ball Z. Second is the Cell arc. And I'm taking it all as one big entity. Cell and Android arc. I'm just combining them. Number two. Third is the Saiyan arc, obviously. 3 is the Buu arc. And then, yeah. I don't give a shit. Again, why is that? I get it's a meme, but do I? As a kid, guys, did you guys really give a shit about it being multiple episodes when they said 5 minutes? I just was there for the ride of watching it. I didn't give a fuck. Because remember, they had to slow that stuff down, and Toriyama was still writing stuff, so I don't care. Hey, it could be fucking 60 minutes. You know what's funny? How we all harp on that now, but we shit on Super for not having longer, more dragged out episodes. It's funny we meme on the whole 5-minute shit, but we loved every minute of it. But we harp on Super for not having more long, drawn out fights. I've seen people complain about this with Super. I do it too, where people's like, you know, hey, I wish the fights in Dragon Ball Z were longer. Well, you guys shitted all over them. You guys are memeing on that too. The only thing I cared about was them looking at each other for 5 episodes. Posturing, yeah. The posturing, yeah. That they could have cut it out. I could do without that. You know, they could chop that up a little bit. You know, definitely. I didn't mind some of the reused animation, but the long stare downs. You know, it served its purpose, but I wish they would they would cut some of that off. You know, chop that up a little bit. They did it a little bit in the remastered, I think. If I don't mind, I DBZ Kai, but well, filler some story I didn't understand. It's fine. Yeah. Again, however you want to consume it. Consume Dragon Ball however you want to consume it. It's just, I just let you know where I draw the line. Especially when it comes to Stephanie Down, hey, if they did her dirty and I can't watch the dub anymore, so they did my girl dirty. That's my Goku. You know, Kid Goku, Gohan. however you want it. I can't watch Dragon Ball without hearing that voice. No, I get exactly what you're saying, Thomas, but I can't watch Kai's because they also cut out some of the stuff that I really liked. I got a question. What do you think about Pan and GT? Pan, I have a love-hate relationship. She's a very complicated character, and that's why she's well liked. She's a lot like her mother, but she's also I have a love-hate relationship with Pan. I love Kid Pan. GT Pan, I just have there's just episodes where I love her, and there's just episodes where she just pisses me off. That's the best way I can sum up Pan. There are just episodes where I absolutely adore her, and I'm rooting for her, and I'm like, yeah, but then there are episodes where she just absolutely annoys the fuck out of me. Especially those early episodes. Those early episodes, she annoyed the hell out of me. As a kid, I just hated that they restarted the Namek saga like 15 minutes before we got to the next part. I mean, underutilized, I feel. They just threw her in so kids would relate. I liked Pan in a lot of ways. Again, she was the natural step at the end of Super. So it's not like, I don't feel like she was just thrown in. I just felt like, to your point, Cinetic, that they could have done more with her. I agree, but there is some stuff that I like. Same thing with Trunks, though. I feel like Trunks was thrown in more than Pan was. Pan felt more natural to me than Trunks. But DBZ Pan was the cutest. But again, it's like her personality makes sense. She's a amalgamesh of her of Gohan, Goku. You know, it's like she skipped a generation. And she's more like Videl. She has that fight. She would have been a great daughter to Goku. If that was the route they went for. Pan was actually Goku's daughter and not granddaughter. I hated what they did with Trunks though. I didn't like what they did with Trunks personally. But again, it was future Trunks and main timeline Trunks, two different things, but whatever. You know, there's actually one thing that really got to me about original Dragon Ball Z in the beginning. They kept saying Raditz could not have blown up the planet on his own, but I think with a couple of tries he could. It is stated in the Daizenshu to blow up a planet in Dragon Ball. And I mean planet, like not Earth. Earth is considered a small planet. You would have to have a power level of 2000. Piccolo blew up the moon. We all know that. Roshi blew up the moon. Really, Roshi's feat is much better because Roshi did it. And there's really nothing to dispute it. Roshi blew up the moon in early Dragon Ball. Piccolo did it. So yeah, and Earth is a small planet. Raditz definitely has the output to do it. I think he has the output to blow up Earth. I'm not sure he can blow up the larger planets, but he can definitely blow up Earth. Yes, we did Ryukami for the millionth time that everybody keeps talking about. I've already seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've already seen it. Which Dragon Ball movie do you hate? Dragon Ball? I don't know. I have to go back and rewatch. I hate Bio Broly. Bio Broly's ass. It's garbage.
Hey, wow! More subscribers! Don't let this get to your head, though,
I'm not
Wolfie.
getting fussy. It's just I've heard people say that for the... When you keep hearing the same question over... It's not a gripe against you, Ryukami. It's a gripe against... I've heard it for the 7th time. And I hate repeating myself 7 times when I heard the same question. It's not your fault. You didn't know. But, J-Boo, Prime, subscription for 11 months. Oh my god, almost a year. Almost a year now. Sub, damn. Well, let's say something. I like to call out YouTubers' oath in the brightest day within the comments like, no haters shall escape my sight. Oh no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay. Hey, Douglas. What else you guys want to talk about? I'm gonna destroy you, Cinetic. You know, instead of asking me, Cinetic, why don't you try to animate something better? How about that? Yeah, I took a dig at you. Yeah, I did it. You did that on purpose, you bastard. Which DBZ movie would you choose first? Coolest Return or Wrath of the Dragon? That's I like both. I like both though. I like Cooler's Return, but I like Wrath of the Dragon. Alright, Cooler's Return, because it's more about Freezer. I done hurt Cinetic's feelings, darn it. Welcome back, Fly Guy. You know what? No, I ain't got no more money to do more comic dubs at the moment. Unless I can convince them to do it for free, but... No, I got what I got done. There's a lot of things they can do. I would say if they turn Bulma evil, consider what Bulma did in GT. Like just GT, like or in Super, she would be in it. Bulma would be an amazing like scientific villain. Because the comics are short. The dubs are short because the comics are short. I mean, I could do the longer ones, but people don't like to watch them. They don't get as much views as the shorter ones. That's pretty much why too as well. I think I'm gonna redo the animation I did for SSJ Stug Jutsu. I might try that. Yeah. Well, no, it's not that Mecha Jason. Like longer. If I made longer dubs and they did well, I'd make longer ones because they earn me more revenue. But the shorter ones do better on a proportionate basis. They just do better. People just like shorter content, so I just give them shorter content. It's that simple. If I got more views on the longer dubs, I would make them longer. It's that simple. Hey, Goku, the legendary badass. Oh, Bulma's awesome. Yeah, Bulma's one of my favorite characters. It's just more consumable content. That's all that is. Why do you think I'm doing sponsors and stuff? I'm trying to secure more funds so I can do more. But guys, food has been going up. I went to the water park, right? And it was $50 per person. Now, this water park, back in the day, I won't even say that that was used to be $15, $20. Now it's at $50. It's like, oh, don't even get me started on the food prices. V-Gamer, how's it going? Like, that's why I'm trying my best to secure more funds, but it is so easy to burn through everything nowadays. I don't even try to. I just try to like get food and household, and it burns through my cash quickly. And I'm just like, to the point where I don't have enough to pay for certain things. And it's like, well, I keep getting myself in this rut where I constantly keep running out of money because other stuff, other bills and food, household take precedent over me doing animation at times. Or not animation, not just animation, but comic dubs, paying VAs and editors and stuff like that. So what do? I have to live stream more, I have to get more donations in, I have to do more stuff for Patreon, but I don't have funds for certain projects, and it's just weighs on my head. But it's fine. It's fine. I make do with what I got. You want a thing? Okay, hold on. If you would like to come to the... There you go. Longer videos get higher CPM, which is true. My CPM is low. My CPM, and again, it's I need to put out longer. I'll tell you what. I'll try to test out longer dubs, maybe like a minute, maybe like 3 minutes. But yeah, those it's something. Again, I have, and it's not like I don't have longer dubs, guys. I do have, like, I have an entire freaking series, 26 issues that artists gave me. And I mean, it's a lot. And I could just pump those out, make those longer dubs. But you have to understand, though. I have to find VAs. I have to work within the confines of, you know, finding the right VAs, editing, to get those, and that costs a lot of money. So, but if that comic dub does not do well, let's say I invest $1,000 into a couple of comic dubs, right? If those views do not make that money back, it's a waste. It's a colossal waste of money. If I only make back $200, $300, $400 off $1,000, that's not good. That's not profit. That doesn't give me enough revenue to make the next one. It's like when you make movies, right? You want to make more than what you put in, and if you don't make more than what you put in, well, guess what? You're not gonna be able to make another movie. That's where the struggle comes into play. I just simply don't make enough to put in. So I try to not just do comic dubs. I'll try to do live streams, gaming, highlights. Like, I have a bunch of highlights I haven't done yet. You guys used to love like the highlights and stuff. So it all comes down to that when it comes to doing. So I try to spend smart. But then there are times where I'll try to do something completely sporadic as a passion project, like, or something you guys would suggest, and yeah. So what type of budget would you need? So what type of budget do you need to get by Abridged? I don't want to say Ryukami, to be honest with you. I would say $5,000 each month would be enough for me to pump out longer content. And that's bare minimum, by the way. I'm saying that is bare minimum. You know, that's not counting me making thumbnails, adding whatever, like, software or animation I need to add to make the comic books more vibrant. That's just for simple, longly dragged stuff, because I could pay my VAs, I could pay editors, and all that stuff. Again, that's bare minimum, and I cannot stress that enough. This is, you know, when I pump out the shorter ones. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I think you hit that on the nail, Ryukami. I wish I made that much. I wish. Your boy wishes, but I'm trying to get there. I'm not saying I haven't had a revenue spike. I have been doing a bit better, but again, you have to understand, you have to take in what I spend on the outside, you know. Let's just say my comic dubs right there, I just put in the box. There's still bills to pay, family, household, food, whatever expenses that comes out of nowhere. I help out my family a bit. So I'm a workaholic. I work my ass off. I try my best. I work my ass off to get you guys. Oh yeah, the 50. Yeah, well, we can get to that in a second, Vanessa. I was just answering Ryukami's question, but yeah. You know, people ask, why do you do the whole donation? Well, I'm very transparent with my donations on what they go for. If I'm trying to help somebody out, that's what they go for. If I'm trying to make a new comic dub, that's what they go for. And again, don't get me started on custom comic dubs. The custom comic dubs, guys, just don't generate enough. I do them because you guys want me to do them. But the views, like the date, I love that comic dub. I love making it. But it did not make enough to justify its existence, is what I'm saying. I put in $1,000 into that, and I only made maybe 200, maybe 300 tops off the date, and I put $1,000 into it. You see what I mean? You see what I lost on that, but I still enjoyed that it was made. Same thing with the Raven one. You know, after that, the other Raven one video, or those are passion projects at best, but they don't draw in. Where I can make a Smash or Pass video or a smaller dub that would generate more revenue than what that did, and that was a lot of time and effort and getting a lot of setup. I have to play director and producer and all this other stuff behind the scenes to get these things out. Jeez. Okay. But I still enjoy what I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad whenever Cinetic does my video. Like, Can I get some of that revenue, Cinetic?
Hey, Wolfie boy, you got a donation. Nice.
Thank you, Sunday. Give me some cash for the hustle. You gotta make that revenue back. Yeah, I know. Get there. Yeah, that's why I'm a workaholic. To chat. Yeah. Why I get excited when Cinetic like dubs my shit. I was like, yo, let me get. Hey, like what Cinetic did. What's the one that you did that helped me out? Chi-Chi's Imposters. I got pissed that he did not make any revenue off that because they took away his stuff. I did about half the views that he got, but it still did well because it was a long enough video. If Team 4-Star was making the Bridge series and they wanted you to do a voice, which would you try to do? Yakan or Deborah? I want to be Majin Buu. I can do a good Majin Buu. The ones I did from your channel recently. The ones I did from your channel recently were when I was demonetized. That's what I'm saying. And Chi-Chi's Imposters did really well. That's what pisses me off. Dude, you would have got a nice bag for Chi-Chi's Imposters. I got a decent bag for it. Have you reapplied? Like, what's going on with that? Have you, like, reapplied for monetization? Because that really
Hey,
irked
Wolfie
me.
boy, you got a donation. Nice.
How far do your artistic talents extend to many weapons, people's location? I have a lot of ideas, guys. I mean, a lot. For movies and writing.
Wolfku,
I have a lot
you've
of
got a new
ideas that I want to
subscriber!
do, but I don't have the funds for it. Let's say I became a millionaire
the
overnight, right? I just had millions of dollars of spendable revenue. I'm not saying I would shut this channel down, but what I was saying, I would re-synergize it. Cinetic would be getting hired. I would be hiring people I know, full blown on my team, and we would be making crazy comic dub series, longer ones. Lots of full 3D and 2D animation with different concepts, like what ifs concepts, my own original concepts that I want to do. Got remonetized like right after the views dropped. Damn. Again, you should try to animate some like look through my catalog of comic dubs and try to like animate some of the more popular ones that you think that could do well. Hell, why don't you animate Goku became an angel thing? I'm sure if you talk to Rising Fist, he'd let you. Wake up! I don't like this immersion. Wait, what? Meaning, are you able to draw weapons or stuff? No, I'm not a drawer. I'm not a drawer, and I'm a writer. I'm a voice actor, but I'm not a drawer. What areas would you focus on on more revenue? Whatever's doing well right now. Like VTubing, that's a big thing. So I would bring the reaction channels back through VTubing. I would definitely make my own animated series. Like Milf Wolf was still a thing I always wanted to really do. There's TikTok stuff. There's lots of ways I can draw from it if I had more funds. Again, building a team is one of my main things I want to do. I want to build a dedicated team. The problem also sometimes, guys, is when I have VAs and artists, they have other obligations that they have to fulfill. They're not obligated to me. They work with me because they want to work with me, and I try to be patient, but I also understand how the algorithm of YouTube is working, and the algorithm wants me to pump out 3 videos a day for me to get more relevancy. I've tested it out. It rings true. For my channel at least, pumping out 3 video shorts synergizes the videos and they get more views. I don't know why that works. It just does. And yeah. I didn't see your question, Ryukami. Hold on. Let me go back and reread your question. What if I can get what if I can get you to that budget? Well, we'd be in business, Ryukami. You can join the team. That's how it would be. There's a few I would probably do. I hate that some of the ones I want to do are the ones that have weird audio that could just, I would say this. If you want them fixed, before you do it, tell me specifically the ones you want, and I can just fix the audio, and then I'll send the audio to you. I can chop up and fix that audio, but you don't tell me anything, Snake. So if you want those audios fixed, I can do that. It's really not that hard, really, for me to just re-download the video, put the audio on the other side, bada bing, bada boom, send it right to you. Again, you guys don't message me enough. I told you, like, my DMs are open. All you gotta do is just ask. It's not an issue with me. Just ask. I've drawn weapons, but not much to scoff at. You're lazy. It's like it's okay, I guess I will show off my superior brain. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Yukami? I answered your question. I have no idea what you're talking about now. I think we went off road or something. I'm as lazy as Synedic as well. Yeah. I'm just telling you guys what I initially go through, and I do not make $5 grand a month. I wish I did. I do not make that. I'm lucky to make half that a month. And again, bills, food, all that stuff. Getting your... I mean, if you can get my budget working when you come in, then come on the team. What you waiting for? Come get your all-star jersey. If you want to... I will never be upset if somebody wants to offer me money if it helps bring out project. I want to make like a big movie, like what you saw with the Legend of Dragon Ball Z. I want to do stuff like that as well. Heck yeah! Like, I have resources and connections at best that help me stay afloat and stuff, and I've gotten to meet really cool people. So, you know, again, it's well, I can, but I never put any effort for another person to read. Well, you don't have. Well, then what's the point of bringing it up? If I don't, then why bring it up? Oh, so you know what pisses me off lately? I had this drawing that I was going to send you and Shani, and I went to go to the bathroom, and my cat knocked the ink over and spilled all over my drawing. It was Fusion Batara between Kakaroli Blue, Super Saiyan 4 Karoli Blue instead of red. You guys got the blue fur. I was pissed. My cat took. Oh, I'm sorry that happened. I am very sorry that happened, Mecha Jason. I don't know. I guess Dashi. Dashi is my favorite. Hold on, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. One sec. Got to do this.
Wolfku, you've got a new subscriber! Oh, the poor fools.
Okay. Hello, India Slayer. Let me see what I missed. Pretty much. It's fine, Golden. You're fine. Oh, that's cool. What else do you want to talk about? Time manipulation is the most overpowered power. It's not the most overpowered. Time can be. You can go beyond time. You have to be omnipotent. Would be the most overpowered. To be just everything. To do just everything. Oh, I can free time. Doesn't matter. Just say no to time. To be able to say no to every broken ability is the most broken ability. To just say no to everything. That's the most overpowered. Being God, basically, is the most broken. Omnipresence, omnipotence, all that's the most broken ability. Because you can just say no to whatever you want. There's no limitations on your power. Even time has a limitation. If you write a god that can be destroyed, then you're only making a weak god. God is beyond anything the human mind can actually fathom. So by only you saying that, you're just making a god weaker than human thought, which he shouldn't be. I'm talking about true omnipresence, being an actual god that cannot be overcome. If you're drawing a god that can be destroyed, then he's not really a god, really. He's just a weak god that you made to be destroyed. But in reality, if we applied that logic in reality, it wouldn't be a thing. Be like it's like an ant drawing a human to be crushed. Yeah, good luck. A single ant taking out one human. It's a 1 in a million chance. Anyway, I don't know. Time manipulation and all that stuff is still broken, just not the most broken thing. Because we're humans and we do stuff like that all the time. We always make things that are inferior to us, or we always make things that are clearly beyond us, weaker than us, because we can't fathom the depths of that power. So we try to make a story out of it.
Wolfku, you've got a new subscriber! Oh, the poor fools.
Really, I'm surprised you haven't donated $5 grand to me and forced me to make a comic dub of your choosing. In the sense that you would write the story and then I'd have to like make it possible. Oh god. But again, you do it actually. Let me think of it. Again, I have a lot of story concepts I'd love to do, but who knows? Maybe in the future you'll get to see it, but not in this day and age. Being isekai is a broken power. You instantly become OP. Yeah, but there's one isekai where he was not broken at all. He was actually pretty underpowered for an isekai. And I love isekai stories. Some of my favorite stuff. What's up, Anthony? I will always love isekai stories. Those are just interesting. A lot of them are all pretty much the same, except some can be good for isekai, like Overlord and That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime. Those stand out. Those are some of the ones that really stand out. But the problem with those isekai stories is they never have an ending. It's just, oh, this is pretty good for an isekai, but they never end. They never have a legit ending. So you can't say it's a great anime. It's just a good isekai story. But it never ends. Oh, I know. Well, yeah, they are. Some of them are basically the same story, but I still like it because I still love the world building they're trying to tell and all that stuff. It can be bland as hell, and I'd still enjoy it because I just like isekai stories in general. They resonate with me. If you want to donate, there is the Streamlabs OBS you could do, or Stream Elements, and they help go towards making more dubs. But I already pretty much told you where I'm at. Again, guys, there'll be a bunch of comic dubs coming soon. Oh, the cautious here. I like that one. It had a nice little twist to it. I really like the overly cautious one too. Yeah. I've seen every isekai you can think of, guys. I've seen all of it. I've seen ReZero. Haven't seen season 2 though. I need to watch season 2. Grimmer Fantasy Ash, seen that one. Obviously, That Time I Got the ones that really stick out is obviously That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime and Overlord, and I forgot one freaking one with the really stylized animation that I really enjoy. That one really sticks out because it's beautifully animated. Konosuba, obviously that one sticks out. It's got multiple seasons, so you know something's good when it gets multiple seasons. But it has to have an end. Truplix, how's it going? Yeah, we're talking about isekais now. Yeah, again, I just like isekais in general. I've been thinking on a type of story I've wanted to create that is unique and actually touches the viewer's soul. Well, if you're gonna do that, buddy, you better give me a shit ton of money, and you better have the actual funds to cover it. If you want me to make that shit. Depends on how much you want done. It depends on how much you want done. There it is, Jobless Reincarnation. That's what I was talking about. That's the animation I was talking about. Jobless Reincarnation. Beautifully animated. Not to mention, Yasun was just, but yeah. They do usually use. It's like they used Sword Art Online as their template for a lot of their protagonists. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on one sec. I'm answering DMs. Hey, Golden. Who has been the most supportive? The most supportive, if I had to make like a list, Golden Bulls is number 1. Ryukami's up there. Megamat, Anime Gaming, Goku Black. There's a few others, but those are the ones that sticks out the most. Obviously, you know, those are the one that like sticks out the most. In terms of like donation, in terms of like who's been donating and stuff, it's supportive in terms of like life. My parents, I guess, yeah. They were asked like who's donated to me like the most in terms of support, so yeah. What would I do if I had 75 million? You guys would be getting at least 5 million of it. I'm not gonna lie, I did like a $5 million giveaway to like some of my top donators, so they would get some money. Yes, even Ryukami would get some of that. Golden Bulls and some of my OVAs and like some of my like OG viewers. That's why I kind of do like with 5 million of it. And then I'd be building I'd be saving a lot of it. I'd take probably like 10 grand. And I do like this little business where I would like support small content creators. Like small content creators like from 100 grand to like 0, you know, invest in equipment and stuff, ask them what they need and give them equipment and stuff like that so they can build their channel. I've always wanted to do that. You're still getting it. I'm still gonna pay it forward. You're just gonna get it regardless, though. Matter of fact, take the money and you pay it forward. How about that? How about I would just give you the money and then you can pay it forward to somebody else? It's yours to do whatever you want. Oh, Golden Mobile was though she'd get a shit ton of money from me, just so I can clap those cheeks. She'd probably get the majority. But no, I would love to help out smaller content creators, you know, just giving them the means that they would need to, like giving a content creator 5 grand, like investing 5 grand into it, 5 to maybe 10 grand so they can buy equipment, a PC, monitors, things to get them set up so they have all the clicks and whistles, and then there you go. You clap them cheeks, yes. Because it makes you spin. Is there any funds I need for a project now? Again, if you want me to seriously do the here, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm actually going to show you what I got going on in terms of like a series. Give me a sec. I can't show some of it because it's not safe for work and I don't want that showing up on screen, but to give you an idea of what I got, because I have all these booked up in files and okay, that's issue. These things aren't even properly. Oh my god, hold on. All right, let's start with issue 2. Just issue 2. Alright, so temporarily have as you can see, this is just one. This is the second issue. I forgot what it's called, but there's 26 issues that involves Caulifla. This is only the second issue. 26 issues. So that would take a lot of money to get done because there's lots of voice acting that needs to be doing to this, a lot of care. Gohan, Vegeta, Chi-Chi, Caulifla. That's a lot of money that I'd have to put in for VA work, finding the right editor, getting everything done right. It's a lot of money. Again, I have the comics, but I don't have enough, you know, revenue to do it. Just bought a new tablet. Current one is slightly cracked. Somehow I managed to find. Yeah, that's great. I wish you the best as well. Again, I'm not doing horribly. It's just I'm not doing enough. Do I profit from COMMANDMENT? Yes. Yes, I do. Not enough to make. Not enough revenue in the sense to do more. Like, I profit, but I don't profit enough to where I can do more with it. I wish I did so I can make more. The artists, you know, they love when I make these. Again, that comic was something the artist wants me to do. All 26 of them. I'll give you a fun story. Fun fact: they did not believe I was me. So I shop around to talk to the artists and get their blessings and all that stuff, which they really appreciate. I just got a blessing recently from another one, and so I talked to this artist, the one I just showed you. They didn't believe I was who I said I was. So to confirm it was me, they messaged me and they said, you know, just to let you know, there's like a person going around impersonating you. And I was like, oh, so you're the guy that said I wasn't me. It's like, oh, that was really you. I was like, yeah, that was really me. He's like, yeah, dude, yeah, I'd love for you to dub my comic and all this stuff. Like, yeah, sure, no problem. It sends me 26 issues. Because they like you know that I do good work, and I'm like, okay, I have no problem. It's just like, holy fudge, this is gonna take so much time. This is gonna be a lot of work. And look, I'm fast and accurate, but I'm not that good. So you know, it is tough. But I'll maybe in the next 5 years I'll get it done. I'm at the point where I have so much content but not enough voices to fill, basically. I'm at that level where I have lots of content, not enough voices to fill. So I only dub what's within my power to do. I know there are people who wants me to do this and that and has been and other stuff, but again, I can only do what I have currently, what I can fill. And you guys know I'm a stickler when it comes to like accuracy. A lot. I can't get into it starting in, but I need a lot of voices. That's why I have cast call clubs. I would suggest like go on there and if you're interested. But yeah, I don't really eat a muffin for 200K. I'm not at 200K. Can you give me? I'm at 119. Almost at 120. So I need 81,000 more followers. Do you want to give me that, or you're making dinner? I hope it's delicious. I'm hungry. You guys are making me hungry, actually. Of course. Oh, Golden Bull is a sweetheart. You know, if I can be serious for a moment, Golden Bull is an absolute sweetheart. She's been one of my top donators for a long time. I love that girl. You know, she's awesome. I would not be able to do half the projects I did without her support. So, shout out to my mod Golden Bull. She's awesome. It's been interesting getting to know her over the years. Ryukami is great too. Like I talk shit, but Ryukami is, we have the love-hate relationship. Like. But that man's always come to my streams, and he's always supported me, so shout out to my boy Ryukami. What do you think of all these fan-made Dragon Ball Z Bridge continuations? They're fun. I ain't forgot about you, Omni. I ain't forgot about my boy Omni Jack. Omnijack is awesome too. I mean, yes, he comes in very unequivocally, but yeah, I've gotten to know Omnijack a bit too. He's great. He's really great too. Shout out to Omnijack90. He's also one of my top donos too. So. Yeah, there's a few I'd like to do. Happy to have you part of the community, you know that. Yeah, there's a few comic dubs that I still have to do. It's just a matter of finding the right VAs, and I have to pay them. What does a typical one cost? If I'm making like shorts, about 300, I'd say. 300 to pay my VAs and getting the right sound effects, because I have to pay for certain sound effects. I go online to like shop around. So it's more in the 200 to 300 category for like maybe 4, 5, or sometimes 7 comic dubs that I would do, depending on the price range of the artist. So that's usually what I go on rates if you're curious. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, Dalton's been around for a long time. Yeah. Alright, Recom. Actually, I'm probably gonna... No, I was talking about Dalton Golden, not you. Dalton. I don't know of them. I don't know of these the Italian channel. Don't know of them, so I don't really have an opinion on them. But anywho, guys, I think we'll call this quits for now. We'll call it for now because I actually am hungry. But yeah. I think tomorrow we'll do Alien Isolation if I'm in that, if it's a good day. But we'll sign off for now. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining though. Until next time, guys. Love you guys.